Oh yeah. Feels good.
Hey there, hi there, hello there, good people. It's your girl Songbird.
Dante Black.
And we're back for another episode of your favorite internet show. And what's the name of it?
Polar Opposites.
There we go.
Melanin edition.
He said to us, guys. He's learning how to speak in the 19th. Well, if this is your first time tuning in, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. And make sure you hit that like and that subscribe and the notification bell right beside it so that you're notified every time a new episode of Polar Opposites, the Melanin edition, my eyes watering, pops up. And for our returning opposite fam, what they do. And we got a pretty interesting topic today. So it's about a white man named Daniel Taylor gets beat up at a McDonald's in St. Petersburg
on his ass
on New Year's Eve, December 31st of 2018. So he got an ass whooping going out of 2018 by a young teenage girl, McDonald's worker by the name of Yasmin James, because he wanted a straw. And it was law in the, it was a rule in the McDonald's that they can't leave the paper straws, or the plastic straws, just out and about. So you have to, when you get your drink, they hand you your straw. I guess she didn't give him his straw quick enough, or maybe he missed it, something like that. So he got pissed off and he grabbed her. And of course, you can't just grab a person, especially somebody down there in St. Pete that's down south. You know what they're going to do? They're going to jack your ass up.
Whooping that ass.
And that's exactly what Yasmin did. She whooped his ass. And actually, Miss Yasmin, she didn't get suspended from work. She left for the rest of the day because she was just kind of shaken up and upset about the situation. And it was said that she was fired from McDonald's because of her outburst, which was totally plausible, because if somebody gonna grab you, you just gonna stand there and take it? No, you gonna whoop ass. So they were trying to say that she was fired and everything, but she was not. She was defending herself. That's exactly what she was doing. But of course, she has not gone back to the job as of yet, because she's just shaking up. She's like, well, if this one person can come in and do that much, they can touch me as if nothing's going to happen to them, then everybody else thinks that they can do it too. So of course she has a lawsuit, and I don't believe she's going back to that job, but I don't think she's going to need it.
Yeah, I don't think that she should. I commend her for handling it how she did. I think that anytime, it doesn't matter the race, anybody comes to your job and they threaten you in any form or fashion, they put their hands on you, they spit on you, they throw something at you, I think that's grounds to dig off a bit that ass. That's the customer service you're going to get when you're dealing with me. We down here in Florida, we don't play that shit down here. Understand that. That shit may fly up there, up north somewhere, with the colored folks up there. But down here, some real niggas.
Well, let me add this in. I don't want to make it a situation about color, but like I said, this was a young white man. This was an older white man and a young black girl. He wasn't.
No, he was. From the camera, it looked like he was probably late 30s, early 40s, mid 40s at
Okay,
most.
so it was a middle-aged white man and a young black girl. And the thing that got me is, I don't believe he's been arrested, and he was only charged with simple battery.
Well, in order to get charged, you have to get arrested. So he did get arrested. So I think that, okay, this is my issue with the whole situation. I understand what you said about policy, but correct me if I'm wrong. It's always these weird-ass policies at these hood-ass fast food restaurants. Like, prime example, if you go to a Burger King or something and you don't get chicken nuggets or something and you ask for a sauce, that's 25 cents. That's 35 cents. That's 50 cents. That's some random-ass price for a sauce. Now, if you go to a different
Chick-fil-A,
or you go to even a different Burger King or a different McDonald's in a wider neighborhood and you ask for a sauce, they give it to you, no problem, no charge. So for you to say that it was a policy to not have the straws out, that lets me know that this is in the hood area, because only niggas do shit like this. Only. When I go to a different area, now I'm not an advocate of eating McDonald's. A lot of people know that. When I travel to different restaurants, because my profession, I travel. When I go to different restaurants, I go to the black-owned one. Everything is behind the counter. You have to ask for it. Hell, I was in Georgia. I went to a Bojangles. They asked me how many ketchups did I want, how many hot sauces did I want, as opposed to just being out. Now, when I go to the white area, they are out. You can grab as much as you want, as little as you want. So I think that lets me know that this was in a hood area. Now, I seen a lot of the backlash online. It was like, well, all those black males standing around and none of them jumped in to defend this woman. They didn't defend this queen and all this other stuff. She didn't need it, but you have to understand, coming from their point of view. Now, granted, I understand, yes, men, we supposed to protect females, but at the end of the day, that's not my female. And at the end of the day, I got bills to pay too. So I'm not going to get myself in a situation to where now I cannot pay my bills or I cannot provide for my family because of something that's happened with somebody else. Now, that's why I understand why the black guys didn't stand up and didn't defend her. But at the same time, what did they have to gain other than support from the community online? Not financial. What else did they have to gain to defend this girl?
I think they saw that she was kind of handling it herself. She didn't need help.
She didn't need help, but at the same time, it was like, oh, this is the problem with the black man don't support the black woman and all this other stuff. That had absolutely nothing. Look at their pay grade. These people get paid $7, $8 an hour to hand out fast food, which probably only work 20 to 30 hours a week. So you think I'm finna risk this little bit of money that I'm bringing in to jump in the middle of a fight that has nothing to do with me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Especially, she handled the shit. Y'all always want to say, hey, women can do it all. We can do it all. We can handle our own. We're independent, which the word is stupid. We handle everything our own self. So handle that ass whooping. That's what she did. So stay off the black man. Stay off the black woman and just look at things for the way it is. She had an issue. Now, had he came around that counter and started digging off up in her ass, I'm sure them dudes would have did what they were supposed to do. But she already handled it. So why else?
Across the counter.
Exactly.
They wasn't even in front of each other. That was a big ass counter in between them.
And she handled her business.
Oh my God.
So why she can't get the respect of handling her business the way she was supposed to? Why y'all trying to downplay what she did because men didn't jump in?
I will just say that situation is a prime example of run up and get done up.
I think if they fired her, which I don't believe they did.
No, they didn't.
I don't think that she should had to. I think when she took the rest of the day off, she should have been paid for that. And any time that she took off after that, she should have been paid, because I do agree with something that she said. There is no security there to protect us from stuff like this. In fast food, the only thing that separates you from the customer is a counter. There's no security there. There's no police officer in most places. You typically see a security guard and police at a Chick-fil-A or, something of that nature. But if you go into these hood restaurants like a Church's, Popeyes, you go into Burger King, McDonald's, you basically thrown to the wolves. And you deal with all kind of negative, nasty people, racists. They want to come get what you're selling, but they want to treat you any kind of way. And if you're one of those people that treat fast food employees like they ain't shit, just think about this.
You're the problem.
That if never mess with somebody who's making your food. Because you may be talking trash to her that's on the register and she can't do nothing about it. But I'm the cook, I'm in the back. Best believe what you finna get.
You're gonna get to the fried shit.
You're gonna get something that your body is not gonna agree with. And ain't nobody gonna know but you and your son.
Yeah. So what's you guys' take on that video? Have you seen it? Do you think she was wrong for hitting the customer that grabbed her? Do you think that was right? Do you think she should have been fired? Leave your answer down below in the comments. All right, guys. So if you have any other topics or situations we should talk about, make sure that you hit us down below. All right. Songbird.
Bye.
Chill to the next episode.